EGM Network.
This is the Air Show with your host, Jesse Krisky.
That's right. It's the Vero Beach Air Show coming at you May 2026. We are not far away, and joining us for to talk about the Vero Beach Air Show, Kim Prado. Hey, Kim, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. Now, Kim, you are the Air Show secretary, the concessions chair, and the volunteer co-chair. My goodness.
Yes.
Got a lot going on. And also joining us today, Michelle Dion. Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good to have you here. Now, Michelle is the Air Show volunteer chair. So we're talking volunteers. It's Air Show time coming up. Before you know it, it's coming right up. So can you tell us, Michelle and Kim, what's the difference between the volunteer and the concession volunteers?
Okay, well, it is a very common mistake. So we want to make sure that we're clear on the difference of the two.
Yeah.
The concession volunteer is with a nonprofit group.
Okay.
And they are working in booths. And then the volunteers are everything else that's needed to run the air show, the ticketing and trash and logistics and all that.
Okay. All right. Well, it's very important that we have both. Now, Kim, you've been with the air show since 2014. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
My goodness.
First air show I did was 2013, where I was a volunteer. And then they recruited me, and I've been doing it ever since 2014.
Wow. All right. So, Kim, how do you find the volunteers that work the concession booths?
So, interesting story, because when I was handed with this task, if you will, and they had told me how many people I need, which at the time it was about 150 people to work concessions. And so I said, oh my gosh, how on earth am I going to do this? So what I did is I reached out to the nonprofits and got very familiar with them and their missions. And that's how it all started. And now we're up to 626 nonprofit workers for concessions. Yes.
626 nonprofit concession volunteers.
That's right.
Wow. It's amazing. My goodness. So you are scouring left and right Vero Beach for nonprofits, for people to come in. And it's so important that we have these concession volunteers to hand out the drinks, hand out the food, and be there and help put on such an amazing air show. Now, Kim, you might have touched up on this. How many did you have work the 2024 show?
So the 2024 show for concessions, we had 626 that ran 21 booths.
Okay.
Which originally, when it started, I believe it was only like 10 booths when it originally started.
Okay. And so for 2026, you're going to have even more than that.
Actually, we're going to have the same number of booths.
Okay.
We're just repositioning them because we had a court 4, and we're taking what was in court 4 and we're combining it in with the other 3 courts.
All right. And how many nonprofit groups participated in 2024?
Oh, I'm so proud of this. We had 21 nonprofit groups
21
that participated. Yes.
Wow. That's great.
Absolutely.
That's great. And so do they get any type of compensation for working in the booth? Those are long hours.
Yes, they do. What the air show does is the air show gives them 10% of the gross sales that they run through their booth. And we cut the checks directly to the nonprofit group so that they can use the funding for whatever they need inside their nonprofit group.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. So it goes, a lot of that money goes to charity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It all does, because this is all volunteer run. So that's very important. So that's great. So what did the air show do to show their appreciation? I'm sure they're very appreciative of all the volunteers, but specifically for the concession volunteers, what did the air show do?
So one of the new things that we did this past show is we had an event held at the Heritage Center. And we invited the nonprofits and some of the dignitaries, and we issued the checks that way through a nice public venue that we had. And we gave out $37,780 to these nonprofit groups.
Awesome. That's fantastic. That's great. $37,000.
Yes.
That's amazing. All right. Very good. Now, Michelle, you're the air show volunteer chair. Yeah.
Woo, go Michelle.
Yeah. Now you've got your own number of volunteers that are you in charge of.
Right.
How many volunteer workers are under your helm?
Well, year to date, pretty much close to over 1,000. I would say close to like 1,200
Wow.
volunteers.
Now these are now what do your volunteers do? Your volunteers are ushers and
Well, we have different categories, and like ticketing is the major one. We also have ice runners. We have a handicap assist individuals, and we also have baggage checkers, and we have VIP attendants, which they work in some of the tents just to assist as well. We also have people directors at the ticketing part that literally will help assist individuals that are coming into the show if they have any questions or anything. So it's one of the big main things is our upfront is the ticketing group is we got to put on that smile and we got to greet these individuals coming into the air show, and they absolutely love it.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And this might be the time for me to interject here and say, get your tickets. You don't just line up outside of the air show. Support the air show because the air show supports our region. It supports our town with crucial money for nonprofit groups. So when you decide, oh, I'm just set up my lawn chair and I'll just watch the skies, you're really not doing your county, your town a service here. We want to help people. We want to help nonprofits, and that's what the air show is doing by selling these tickets. So get your tickets now, VeroAirShow.com. All right, off my soapbox, Michelle.
You did great. You're signed up, by the way.
Awesome. So speaking of volunteers, how many volunteers you have over 1,000 volunteers
Yes.
for this 2026 air show.
Yes.
How long have you been heading up the volunteers?
Well, I started in 2016, and I was offered the task of assisting to be volunteer coordinator with Kim Prado, and I've been doing it since and absolutely love it.
Well, that's great. Happy 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And Michelle, do you also scour the nonprofits for volunteers, or how do you get your volunteers?
Yes, that is part of my equation. I start there, and I also go to different like dental offices, attorneys' firms, constantly checking different gyms, should I say, just staying out front of everybody and just mention it. I even wear t-shirts that have QR codes on them to zap me and sign up to volunteer. Whatever I can do. It's the time of your life. People have got to volunteer for the air show. It's just the best time.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Right.
And I understand you're still looking for volunteers.
I am. I definitely am.
All right.
Yes.
How do people volunteer?
Well, they need to go on. Actually, I'm so excited. It just went live. It's VeroAirShow.com.
All right.
And when that opens up, they go to the menu and click on partners at this time and click on volunteer. And that will lead them into an area where it says, I believe it says volunteer now.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they do that, they'll start signing up to the portal.
Okay.
So they'll fill all the information out. And then the best thing is, because I've listened to all my volunteers in the past, which I absolutely love, and I pray they all come back, is we created shifts. We have shifts. We have different areas where they can volunteer. We also have an area where if they have a friend and they want a friend to volunteer with them, then they can sign them up as well.
All right. That's great. Because I can imagine a lot of people want to work with people they know.
Yes.
And so that really helps.
Yes.
That's great. So you just go to VeroAirShow.com, click partners, and volunteer.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
And also,
yeah.
just to interject, we get shirt sizes now.
Oh,
Yep.
So when they're filling out their registration, now we'll get true to size shirt sizes for them.
awesome.
Yep. And we'll also they'll get email confirmation, and they'll get continuing emails on their job duties and orientations and everything.
All right. Now, when is the cutoff period for, all right, this is enough. we can't take any more volunteers?
We always take volunteers. There's no cutoff.
Okay.
Once you're a volunteer, you are part of that air show family.
Awesome. Even right up until May.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yep.
Very good. So if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, go volunteer. VeroAirShow.com. Michelle, can you tell me, how did you guys extend your appreciation for the volunteers in 2024?
Wow. Thank you. That's an awesome question. We actually had shown a lot of the volunteers the Blue Angels documentary movie.
Oh, nice.
A lot of them don't know the actual purpose and what they do, and they were invited to Majestic, and they got popcorn and a beverage, and then they were invited into, I think, 2 of the areas to watch the movie. 2 or 3, I can't remember, because there was a lot of them that were there. And they actually learned about the different movements of the jets, and they also had some personal stories that they got to hear from some of the pilots. So they got to learn a little bit more about the Blue Angels, which was awesome. I actually cried through some of the movie.
Oh, that's
So,
incredible. That's
yes.
incredible. Well, in your 10 years of service to the Vero Beach Air Show, I imagine you've had a lot of gratifying moments.
Mhm.
Michelle, can you tell us what is your most gratifying moment?
Well, just having, like I said, once you're a volunteer, you are part of that Blue Angels family. And you're probably going to make me tear up right now.
I'm already working there.
But you just develop the relationships with everybody, and they become part of your family. We went through a lot of things since 2016. We went through COVID,
Mhm.
but we all stayed in contact with each other. I have a lot of volunteers that have been volunteers before I was even the volunteer coordinator, and I just absolutely love it. I mean, I had one incident where it was late at night. We were all standing in line waiting for the bus to take us back to the car. Everybody's car. Everybody was hot. Everybody was sweaty. Everybody was stinky. Everybody was tired. And all of a sudden, some of the high school students decided to play something on their phone, and they all started dancing. And I had my whole line dancing of volunteers. It was like the best ever that I could see. So everybody forgot about the heat and everything, and everybody just started dancing. Not the Congo line, but they just all started dancing.
That's incredible. Just an impromptu moment.
Yes, it was it just tore at my heart.
Yeah.
You know, it was wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's great to hear. Now, 2024 Air Show was incredible. I mean, I can't imagine how we are going to improve on the 2024 show in 2026. I understand, Kim, that there was something added to the 2024 Friday night show. Is that returning in 2026?
Yes, we had the fireworks
Yes.
added for the Friday night show. It was amazing.
It sure was.
And, it was kind of sad because people thought they had a pause and people thought it was done. So a lot of people didn't get to see the whole thing, but it was totally amazing. It had the drones and it was just unbelievable. And it is coming back for the new show
All right.
for 26. So we're really excited about that. And some of the other new things that we're doing, we will be in the Christmas parade here in Vero. So you'll see our presence there. And then also the Downtown Friday, you'll start seeing us there. We've signed up for every one of those events. Just to get out there so that we can talk with people and, let them know, all the great things that we're doing. And then also our Saturday night event, that's a free event, and that's a meet and greet where you can actually shake the hands of the Blue Angels and the other performers. They do autographs, and that's a free event. So if you don't want to come out during the day and be exposed to heat or whatever, you can come out on the Saturday night event. And that's at the Riverside Park here in Vero.
Yeah.
So we'd love to have you come and see there. And Michelle needs volunteers for that night event as well, which you'll see on her website.
Okay. And that's the Saturday night show you're speaking
Correct.
of. Yep. That's the free show that's at Riverside Park. Under the Oaks, you've got food trucks, you've got live music, and you've got meet and greets with the actual Blue Angels pilots, which is incredible. Kids love it. Adults love it. You've got beverage trucks too, which you can't miss out on.
Yep.
And so for this Saturday night show, and like you said, admission is free. And so for this Saturday night show is what's going to be new for this Saturday night show, May 16th.
So for the air show, we're like I said, we're going to have the fireworks come back. So that's going to be great. And then also, you know, like Michelle said earlier, we listen to our volunteers, both concession and volunteers, and we do work together, you know, Michelle and my team. But one of the new things that we're doing is the board has agreed to purchase shirts for the concession workers. Because in the past, they used to wear their organization shirts. Okay. But now they will have their own shirts, because that was one of the things that they were complaining about is we don't get a keepsake shirt. So that's another thing that we're going to be implementing this new show.
All right. Very good. Well, we're all excited for that. That's going to be May 16th. That's the Saturday night show. Now, going back a little bit, can we talk about the Friday night show? It's going to light up the skies. It's May 15th. Now, I can say there are going to be lots of aerial acrobatics. There will not be Blue Angels for the night show, but it's a whole special show that's totally different from the Saturday and Sunday shows.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So we've got nighttime aerials, fireworks. What else is included in that Friday night show?
Well, and they have the different ticket prices too. So they have the they can purchase the Barnstormer tickets, or they can purchase the general admission tickets. We've opened it up to a higher amount of tickets for the general admission than we did at the last show. But we do have that capped out, so there's less attending, so you have some more space and stuff like that you can move around. Okay. Saturday seems, it always has in the past, it gets very busy. Wall-to-wall people.
I mean, and we're not going to apologize for the popularity of the air show. No. Definitely. So there's a reason why it's so popular. It's an amazing show. You've got the Friday night air show, and you got the Saturday show and the Sunday show during the day. We've got the Blue Angels coming. What else is going to be new for the 2026 show?
Well, I think we covered it all.
Okay.
Yeah. And pretty much, hey, what's worked in the past is still working. So we'll implement everything that we've done in the past. And then for the new show, like I said, we've got the T-shirts. And don't forget the Saturday night event as well. Yeah, the Saturday night event. That is free. Just show up at Riverside Park and walk right into that one. And you can meet the pilots. Like we said, there's beer and there's beverage trucks and food trucks, all kinds of food trucks. Great food. Just walk around and sample. And live music. So you can't beat that. Talk about free entertainment. That is a great place to go. That's going to be Saturday during the air show, and that is May 15th. That's May 16th. I don't want to get the dates wrong. Saturday night show is May 16th. The Friday night show, May 15th. Okay. And if you wanted more information, you can always go to VeroAirShow.com. And don't forget, that's also the place where you can volunteer. Isn't that right? Yes. Yes. Very good. That's right. All right. Very good. Well, that's the Vero Beach Air Show. That's VeroAirShow.com. If you want to volunteer, just go to the VeroAirShow.com, click Partners, and then Volunteers. And like Michelle and Kim were saying, if you want to bring a friend and you want to work with a friend, or you want to work with a group of friends, or your bridge club or whatever, come on out. We're always looking for volunteers, and you can sign up to volunteer all the way up until the day of. Yep. Is that right, Michelle? Yep. All right. Very good. We'll never turn away a volunteer. Oh. Absolutely love them. Awesome. So that's VeroAirShow.com. All right, ladies, is there anything else we need to touch on before we lift off here? Well, I just want to mention, if anybody, past volunteers, my cell number and also my email address has not changed. Okay. So if anyone has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you just want to chat for a little bit, that's perfectly fine. All right. Very good. Just reach out to Michelle, and she's available. Okay. Kim Prado. Michelle, Dion, thank you very much for joining us today. We're always looking for volunteers, and we're all excited for the Vero Beach Air Show coming up in May. All right, ladies, thanks for joining us today.
See you soon.
All right.
We will
We'll
see you.
see you on the tarmac.
That's right. That's right. Just look up in the skies, and they'll be here soon before you know it. So
Yes.
sign up to volunteer today. VeroAirShow.com. All right. Thanks for watching and listening on the EGM Network. I'm Jesse Krisky. Until next time, we'll see you at the Air Show in May.
Bye.
Bye.